Hit record. Is it on? It's on. Welcome to, I don't know what the hell this is called, but it's a debate basically between us, Mr. Bobby, Marcus, and myself on what are the top 10 Generation 1 Pokemon. We're in Marcus' wheelhouse. He's a piece of crap, but I just started with Gen 1. I'm going to go all the way. I'm going to try to go all the way up, make it a little series. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
I asked a bunch of people on their personal top tens. I got a bunch of information and kind of data from what people think are their, or for them, their top ten. It's kind of why I was sneaking around asking people their top ten. And now that you know, everyone who's probably watching or will watch later, when I ask you again, you're gonna know what it's for. Uh, Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and start the intro. My name's Peter. Uh, old used to be King Charizard. Um, I'm still a Charizard stan, but he's not my number one for like Gen 1 or on my own personal all around Pokemon top 10. But that's neither here or there. We'll see where he ends up if he even gets in the list, and then we got Bobby.
What's up, fellas? Resident Pikachu Stan, aka Marcus' daddy, aka Blastoff, aka the Viamon Associate. Cowboy suck.
Marcus.
All right. Start off this.
Gosh, I haven't
You know
heard
me
this
as
in a long
King
time.
Rattapod, aka level 100, aka the real double underscore, the real triple underscore also. And I want to say, Peter, you defiled the name King Charizard, so you cannot take that back. You got out of that name, you cannot bring it back. And to finish this off, I have something to say. Today has been a bad day, and I'm gonna bring this all on Frank right here. This motherfucker, Peter. If you could bleep a lot of this out, it's gonna be mostly my audio cut off at this
Okay,
point.
I'll edit all this stuff. Go ahead.
Frank, you son of a bitch. We have been on the losing streak because of you, you son of a bitch. I was hoping you were gonna be on tonight so I could tell you this in person, but goddamn, you don't talk shit with me in the season. We are Cowboy fans. We gotta fucking talk shit to everybody. You did not do that with me. The Cowboys fucking did not perform well because you didn't talk shit with me. You son of a bitch curse this goddamn team with your owner, not mine, because I have no owner in this team. We're ownerless. So we're still looking for, if anybody here is out there want to try to buy the Cowboys, because we don't have any owners. And I think that's it. Fuck you, Frank.
Geriatric Jones strikes again.
Or like Cam Newton calls him Jacoby Jerry Jones. We rage baiting Marcus today. Maybe
that
Angel, maybe, but I had to let Marcus get it off his chest, even though it's about Pokemon today. We talk about everything here. Why not? Like, it doesn't always have to be about it, right? But I had to let Marcus get it off his chest. But the real reason why we're here, debate which Gen 1 Pokemon, or what's the top 10 for Gen 1. We're gonna do it as a whole. I have a list of everyone's votes too. And we can agree to throw them on there. I should probably make an extra row to like just throw them in a row just for now to hold them, because they're like the maybe, and then we move around stuff at the end. Add row below, and we'll just put maybe. Okay. I also invited Bobby because he's a Pokemon master for sure and loves Pokemon like I do and Marcus does too. So I had to invite someone who loves Pokemon just as much as we do. Marcus is just Gen 1 lover, so of course he's here for that crap. Once we get to Generation 6 and above, this guy doesn't, or 5 and above, this guy don't know what he's talking about.
Those are not real gens.
Gen 5 is the gen, Marcus. What are you talking about?
Shut your ass up, Marcus. Jesus.
That is not a real gen.
You're not a real gen, you fuck.
Alrighty. With the most votes, I guess we can do what, 10 up? Because I don't feel like we should reveal number 1 that early. I mean, we don't even know who's gonna be number one. We're just gonna throw in some names, and then I mean, it's only 10. So, Marcus, you know what? Since you're the Gen One stan, go ahead, man. Who do you feel deserves a spot in at least the bottom 5?
In the bottom 5 in my list of top 10 Pokemon in the greatest gen ever that's ever been created. That's right, Bobby. Gen 1.
Fuck you.
Arcanine. That's on my list.
Okay.
I think it's cool design. I do think Gary is my boy still.
If
I
Gary's
love
your
his-
boy, wouldn't you love Blastoise?
Fuck you. Don't bring that up.
Yeah, you sack of shit.
That's blasphemy right there. Bringing up Blastoise on my top 10
Hey,
list.
Blastoise
Oh,
is actually pretty dope, bro. Come on. I think all
Blast-
3 Gen 1 starters are pretty cool.
Blastoise was in my top 10.
okay, so this is not a real top 10 then.
What do you mean?
I triggered a lot of people there.
This is a debatable one, all right, Marcus? This is not going to be the definitive top 10. It's going to be our collective top 10. We're going to just agree on it. Bobby, who do you think, just pick one out there, could possibly make at least the bottom 5 of the top 10?
Okay, and we're going by like my personal choice, right? Like not
You can go personal,
like-
or you can go by who you think actually people would actually go for or vote for.
Oh,
okay.
damn.
Let me preface by saying that I fucking hate every evolution in existence. So you will not hear any EV enthusiasm or support from my end. Let's just get that out of the way right now.
You hate all of them, or you like Espeon?
I love Espeon, but I still hate majority of them. And like I said, I hate what they've done to like card games. Like when I was in that brief Pokemon card game stint, right?
Mhm.
Any set that had EVs in them made the product very, very difficult to obtain. And it all started with Evolving Skies. And then everyone started chasing that ugly ass Moonbreon and my evolutions, bro, my evolutions. Nah, fuck y'all. So EV and every generational evolution here will not get anything from me. But I'm still gonna use my pick here for the people because I feel like my picks are a little bit more obscure. But you know who doesn't get a good amount of love? Poliwrath, bro. Poliwrath is so cool. It has sick typing. It has a great design. It has a shitty move pool. But like, it's so cool, dude. Just this big ass fucking buff frog, bro. Put that in my 6 through 10.
And in the anime, he has a belt also.
Yeah. Yeah, put Poliwrath in there in my 6 through 10.
I can't remember. Did he have the title in? Was that the Orange Islands saga?
I think so, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah.
Okay.
I muted. It's when Ash had the Primate, right? You fought him.
Yes.
Speaking of that guy, that's who I think also is probably not looked at a lot, and he actually got a. Speaking of Poliwrath, he didn't get a lot of votes, but I still feel like he's somewhere in there because we're not going just plainly by votes, but someone who did get a decent amount of votes, and I didn't expect people to actually love him like I do, is Primate. I feel like he deserves to be somewhere around the bottom 5. Just for general.
Primate was in my top 10. No, Primate was in my top 10 for sure. Yeah. I love Primate.
Primate is super cool. I love this guy's design. In the anime, he was cool. I just think, even in like Pokemon Stadium, I'd always pick him just because I loved him. Like I just really personally enjoyed Primate. I don't think, Marcus, you had him in there. Why didn't you have him anywhere there?
He was right outside the top 10 for me. I do like him, but I guess I was just thinking of like moves wise when I was playing. I like the design and everything, but I guess in the original game, his moves and his stats weren't that really good for me. I guess to play in the game, but I did like what he became later.
It's unfortunate because fighting types were just kind of hot garbage in Gen 1. But I looked at like when I was like I've always liked Primape's design, right? It's always been super cool, but like I think his the little bit of potential he had kind of got unlocked like in spoiler alert, 5th gen, right? Where he got I think anger point, right? Where if he got hit with a crit, his speed and I think attack would go up by 2 stages, which I thought was like it's very risky to utilize properly, right? But I just thought it was a very neat ability to get, you know, for the theme of the Pokemon, right? Just being pissed off all the time, having access to like close combat, the elemental punches, U-turn, very 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 cool stuff, right? So I in lower tiered 5th gen, like in NU and stuff like that, I was using him as a Scarfer when I would ladder on Showdown back in the day. But Primape's super cool, like, and I really like that they gave him love in Gen 9, even though I'm not the biggest Gen 9 enjoyer. Giving him Annihilate was super sick, right? That he got so fucking angry that he died, bro. Like, man, he's just like me.
Pissed off enough.
He's just like me, bro. That's so fucking cool. I mean, I still like Primate cool more than Annihilate, right? But I just thought it was really neat that they finally showed him some love because he had been kind of lacking in the stats and move pool department.
And I think that was pretty cool. The little lore they gave him that he died and became that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Very very neat.
Alrighty, now that we at least threw at least 3 in there, now I'm gonna go by the votes, and we can either kick them out or leave them in or move stuff around. Starting with the one who had the most votes, and I don't think it's anyone's surprise. Nidoking had the most votes out of anybody. He was like in a lot of people's top 10.
Wow.
Over 10.
I like
10 votes, or he was in over 10 lists.
Nice. Nidoking's cool. Nidoking has one of the coolest typings in the game. Poison Ground, I think, is so sick. He's very versatile, right? He can be a mixed attacker. He can be a straight physical attacker. He's usually better as a special attacker with Sheer Force, right? His design is fucking sick, right? But like if you're not playing super competitive, right? He's a lot of fun to use, like with a Life Orb, right? Life Orb, Ice Beam, Life Orb, Sheer Force, Earth Power, Sludge Bomb, Sludge Wave. Has some really neat move pools. Like has a really neat move pool. Was also one of the first like true gender-based Pokemon, right? Like with Nidoran male and Nidoran female, and they were given like distinct enough designs, right? So I think Nidoking is super sick, very well deserved.
Yeah, I agree too. Like that Pokemon is, I don't know, man. The first time I saw that thing too, it was like I need that thing on my team, and it was so easy to get to him. And when you got to him, you're just like, this is the guy that's gonna be thrown out first. Like I would even sometimes just have him in the beginning of my the start of my party, even over like Charizard back then, because I mean Charizard was my boy back then, right? But I rather had Nidoking in the front just because I thought he was so cool. Like I just love the design personally, and he's a lot of fun to use. And of course in Gen 1, and he's pretty freaking stupid.
Oh yeah, when you get him, I can't remember if he got him early. He did double kick.
Yeah, and because the move pool was such ass, that's kind of all you really had. So you had like, you had double kick, you had earthquake, horn attack, and then filler, whatever. I guess thrash if you wanted to leave it on there, but I never let that on there. I put rock slide on him.
And for the second most votes, like he was in about 8 lists out of everyone I asked. It was Blastoise with 8.
He was in my top 10. Big man Blastoise. Big man Blastoise. Very, very, very cool. Very, very cool. He's not my personal favorite water starter, but if we're going straight Gen 1, he's one of my favorite designs.
Honestly, he wasn't on my top 10. He was a little bit on the outside. I personally like Squirtle a lot. I don't know. That's just me. I'm a weirdo. I just like
Squirtle Squad.
Enjoy
Squirtle's cool. I respect that. I kind of picked Like in reality, I really do like Squirtle over Blastoise, but I just picked Blastoise for the sake of just like not being super basic because I like the first forms of almost every starter over like the course of all the starters. So if you ask me all the starters, I'll always tell you the baby form first. But
Yeah.
just to be a little more diverse, I said I'll pick Blastoise. Like I think Venusaur was on my list as well. But in reality, I'm not too wild about Venusaur. I like Bulbasaur more than Venusaur.
Yeah.
But I still picked Venusaur.
I think with my list, I had Blastoise. No, I had Squirtle, Charizard, Ivysaur. I really like Ivysaur. I think he's probably, in my own opinion, I think he's probably one of the best second stage forms out of the starters.
You literally just picked Pokemon trainers lineup from
Yeah,
Smash.
I know exactly. I thought about it too. I was like, wait, that's Pokemon Trainer.
Yeah, that's cool though.
And then this was like a huge tie between a bunch of Pokemon with like a bunch of 6 votes here. There we got, throw him in here. We got a Snorlax that got 6. He was in about 6 list. We
That's
got
cool.
Charizard. It was about 6 list. Gengar. Well, I expected Gengar to be somewhere in people's lists. Like this thing is super sick. We have Lapras. Actually, I was kind of a little surprised. I didn't know that many people love
Wow.
Lapras that much.
I didn't know.
Lapras needs so much love, but Lapras is a cool mon. But the way you get Lapras, right? Like you just randomly are walking through the Silph building, right? And then someone's just like, "Hey, bro, you want a Lapras?" And then you end up with a random ass level 15 Lapras. Like that's kind of cool. It's a little late in the game for when you get it, right? But you know in the anime it was super neat. Water Ice was kind of broken back in Gen 1, right? But it has a great design. Thematically, it's super neat, right? You ride its back to get to places. It has access to like Seeing, Aurora Beam, which were all like pretty sick back in Gen 1. So I think it's great. I think it's very well deserved up there.
I agree. I think it's super cool.
I wish they had made it in the game where you can change the color of the Pokemon,
What's up, TK?
just so
How
it
you
could,
doing? Oh, sorry.
just so they could do it like the anime, where I can't remember where it was where they made that pink Lapras.
Oh, there was a pink Lapras in the anime, right? Was it pink?
I think maybe I didn't see that.
Marcus, are you smoking something? I'm just kidding. I don't know. If you can find me that, bro, I'll trust you.
Oh.
You have a good memory. You're an engineer, right? And then
Not yet.
one of the other ones that had 6 votes was Mewtwo, probably the most voted out of all the legendaries in Gen 1, which I can see why.
Lame.
For me personally, that's my boy. I freaking love Mewtwo. Once going through Cinnabar Island and then reading all the little notes or the journal, and then finding out as a kid back then playing Red version, finding out Mewtwo has the same birthday. I'm just like, oh, this is my boy. This is my dude.
That's
here.
cool.
That was super cool. February 6th, everybody. What exactly are we basing this tier list off of? We're just debating to see, like, personally what we think should be in the top 10 for Generation 1 only, not for all Pokemon, of course. It's kind of going off a lot of votes from a bunch of people. Like right now, these Pokemon that are up here right now, they're not specifically gonna stay up here right now, of course, but these were the most voted out of like a bunch of people that I asked about their personal top 10s. These popped up the most in every list. The maybes were the ones that we just threw in there just to maybe get them in there. That was like the beginning. And then with the 5 votes, there's a couple ties there too. We got Dragonite that got voted in, which it's kind of not surprising to me.
Oh yeah,
Gyarados got in there.
Gyarados is cool.
Who else had 5 votes in here? Venusaur got 5 votes as well.
Oh wow, I'm surprised Venusaur got in there.
And that's about it.
Yeah, Venusaur's
from
my
them.
Venusaur's pretty cool.
And what was cool to me, I did not know a lot of people actually like Dragonair a lot. That thing had 4 votes.
That was me.
It was like, yeah, you were one of them, but there's a lot of people that actually like this thing. And I mean, I think Dragonair is cool. It's a cool design. As well as the other Pokemon that got 4 votes was Primeape, one of the ones I picked too.
Hell yeah.
Primeape got were 4 votes, and everything else pretty much got like 3 to 2 votes. Like Aerodactyl got 3, Pidgeot got 3 in there. Machamp, Dratini got 2 each.
But I was one of the champs.
Yeah, Rhydon got 3, Weezing 2, Slowbro 2, Nidoqueen 2, Psyduck 2, Raichu 2, Squirtle 2, and Articuno 2. Everything else is kind of ones. Like they're just popped up once in everyone's list.
I'm surprised Zapdos or
You know, the only legendary bird that didn't get a vote was Moltres.
What a shame.
It was only Zapdos and Articuno. I mean, it was 1 vote. It was you, Marcus, right? You had the Zapdos, and then I believe
I had Zapdos.
I think CK and Edgar had Articuno in their list, so that was 2 right there.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you that I'm super proud and I'm super happy that we don't have our community has no basic bitches. I saw no eons, no evolutions in here. That I'm so you love to see it. No basic bitches around here.
Sorry, Bobby. I was one that picked Jolteon.
No.
Okay, I was about to say,
Damn
anybody
it.
choose Jolteon.
That's my favorite.
Damn it.
That's my favorite out of Gen 1. Not
Gen
my
1,
favorite
yeah.
evolution, but it's probably second to me because it's Umbreon then Jolteon for me. But yeah, I voted Jolteon in there. But there's a lot of cool votes, man. I mean, I think Marcus had Charmeleon in there. There was 2 Squirtles. I had the Ivysaur in there. Edgar had I think Beedrill vote. Pidgeot had 2 votes
That's
as well.
cool.
Pidgeotto had a vote.
What about Scyther?
Scyther had 2 votes. Psyduck had a vote in there. You had
I voted Golduck.
Golduck was in there. Haunter was in that list. Weezing. Cubone was in there.
I voted Wigglytuff.
Kabutops. Marcus, that was you, I believe.
That's fine.
Porygon, that was from Frank. I did not know there was any Porygon lovers. I mean,
How neat.
that's pretty cool. Alakazam was like 1 vote. I thought there were gonna be more Alakazam people, but not for me. He's not for me anyways. I think I like Kadabra more than Alakazam, personally.
You know who just missed my top 10? Tentacruel was like, if I had to put HM, Tentacruel would have been in my HM.
One of my buddies, he's a big Pokemon fan too. He actually had Tentacruel on his list. He was the only one.
Yeah, Tentacruel, like
sick.
I said, is just shy. Dude, I love Tentacruel. And the water poison typing, super neat, right? Very defensive mon, right? A menace in the anime, pretty good in the beginning. Like if you want a water type, fighting Tentacruels all over the place is super annoying, right? But if you happen to catch one and level it up a little bit, right? Tentacruel is a pretty good mon. So I like Tentacruel. Design super sick. I was a really big fan of the card, even though it wasn't a rare or anything like that back in the day. During the OG fossil set, I just really liked the art on that card a lot. So yeah, Tentacruel makes my HM. I didn't vote it in my top 10, but if there was room for an HM, I would have put it.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
really wanted to put Rhydon in there, but
Can ride on this dick.
you son of a.
Yeah, there's even a like Slowbro vote. There's a good amount of Pokemon here. Magmar
Me!
was in there.
That was me. I voted Slowbro in there.
Yeah, it was you and my buddy, my other buddy. You both had Slowbro in your
I
list.
love Slowbro.
There's I think Saul voted Electabuzz in there. There's
Electabuzz is cool.
Frank had Mr. Mime. I didn't know he liked Mr.
Okay,
Mime.
I was about
like
to say that. Has anybody chose Mr. Mime?
Yeah, Frank had Mr. Mime in his list somewhere. Ninetales was in there from, I believe, Alex. I had Vulpix in my list. I personally like Vulpix over Ninetales. It's weird. Yeah, I have Vulpix in my top 10. I don't know what it is. I just like Vulpix.
What about Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee?
CK had Hitmonchan. There is no Hitmonlee votes.
Wow, I thought it would have been the other way around.
Same. It was 1 vote, but still Hitmonchan made it somewhere, right? In someone's list. No Mucks. I was gonna put Muck in mine, but he's like outside for me.
Muck.
I love Muck. I think there was a Gloom in there as well, which I didn't expect that.
How neat.
And I think that's about it. The rest kind of didn't really get a vote. Like Pidgey, the Rat, Spearow, Fearow. Ekans line didn't
Exactly.
get anything. I thought Sandslash would get some love, but I guess no one likes Sandslash or Sandshrew. Nidoqueen got some love as well. You had the Wigglytuff. I remember that, Bobby.
Yeah, so if you never caught on to this, if you ever go back and look at my list, a large part of that is Pokemon Unite Bias.
Unite, yeah. Cliff
Yeah.
Fable, Wigglytuff. I saw it, bro. Machamp.
Like, But I've loved Machamp since the beginning. The Wigglytuff, Clefable is Unite Bias, but Machamp, I've always loved Machamp, bro. He's been like my favorite fighting type like forever. So that one doesn't have any Unite Bias. It just so happened that I was a Machamp one trick in Unite for a good minute. So
Alrighty, so we got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 Pokemon. And we gotta get rid of 4, and we gotta order these stupid things. If you could fight for one Pokemon that you think could challenge these 14, is there anyone that you think could be a maybe? Bobby.
like, are we moving someone that's not in the list to the two?
We could throw them in the maybe, and then we'll see if they can fight their way in the top 10 somehow.
Okay. If I'm trying to grab from the people that don't have a list, right? Put my boy Machamp up there, please.
Okay. Marcus, do you have that one sleeper that you think could possibly sneak their way in? I was feeling you're gonna say Kabutops or Zapdos.
Damn you! Stop reading my mind.
I read you like a book. Why do you think I beat you in NCAA? Because I already know what plays you're gonna call.
Okay, that's something different.
He's either picking Kabutops, Scyther, or Zapdos. What do you think, Marcus? I'm gonna throw a wild card out there. I'll throw Tauros in there.
You bitch. I was looking at him next, but
Ooh.
Goddamn. Okay. I'm not gonna be no punk bitch. All right. Put Electabuzz in there.
What? He wasn't even on your list originally. That's weird. All right. Cool.
Wow. Okay.
Alrighty, so we got 17 pokes up here from Generation 1. Now we gotta eliminate 7 of them. Out of Nidoking, Blastoise, Snorlax, Charizard, Gengar, Lapras, Mewtwo, Arcanine, Dragonite. Damn, this is a power list up here. Dragonite, Gyarados, Venusaur, Dragonair, Primeape, Poliwrath, Machamp, Tauros, and Electabuzz. Who's the one out? Who's getting out of here? Go for it. Go for it.
Even though it was, you get Dragonair out of there. You don't need Dragonair. Dragonite is like everything that Dragonair wants to be, but better. So, Dragonair can fuck.
Okay, you son of a bitch.
You shut the fuck
I got
up.
Okay. Go ahead, Marcus. Go ahead. It could be a 2-1 vote. I see if you could talk me saying that Dragonair belongs in there. Go ahead.
How the fuck do you like Dragonite better? If you start with the Dragtini, that's like a little dragon, go into Dragonair, that's more majestic, and then you come into this goddamn overweight motherfucking Dragonite that doesn't even look like the original 2 forms that it came out from.
Dragonair is gay as fuck. Like that's just it. Dragonair is gay as fuck. Dratini and Dragonair are so useless, bro. And they are such a slog to train. But once you get Dragonite, it's all worth it, right? Like, dude, Dragonite has such fantastic typing, an amazing move pool, looks super sick. It's shiny as shit. Like, I'll give you that. The shiny is straight trash. Has awesome abilities, right? And I know none of this matters in the grand scheme of things, right? Because we're talking strictly Gen 1, right? But what is a Dragonair going to do for you that a Dragonite wouldn't, right? You have fucking Hyper Beam, you have freaking... you have Blizzard, you have Earthquake. It has such good moves that it can abuse, right? And especially with how high of an attack stat that Dragonite has, right? It can nuke literally everything, and because of how bugged Gen 1 was, every Hyper Beam kill, you just do it again because it doesn't give the cooldown because you gotta kill. The sprite is really neat. right? Like I said, he's just such a sick mon. The fight that he has in Charizard in the anime, right, was also a lot of fun to watch.
That was cool.
What is there about Dragonair, bro? It looks gay as fuck.
I'm sorry, Marcus.
Dragonair.
I'm with. I don't care about your damn what you gonna say. I'm with Bobby, bro. Dragonair can get out of there, bro. He doesn't belong.
Yeah, Dragonair
Say
can
one more thing.
fuck. What? Say it.
Go ahead.
The whole lore with Dragonair was that it was a myth, or kind of like a mythical dragon type, that with its orb it was able to control storms and stuff like that. It was supposed to be a top tier dragon type.
Get
and
this
then what happened to the
Wikipedia
orb?
motherfucker out of here.
I'm not going by Wikipedia shit. And then it could have been a fucking awesome dragon type. Still kept it with its name.
It could have been a badass dragon, and you know what? It became a badass dragon. When you're reading that lore, it's not a badass dragon; it's a gay ass dragon. So, no.
No, because the fucking mega evolution of Dragonite they said, oh, we fucked up. We had to go back to the original Dragonair ears. Look at that son of a bitch.
I love Mega Dragonite, bro. Mega Dragonite is so cool.
Mega Dragonite can kiss it.
You can suck my balls, bro. Dragonair is gay. Nope. Dragonair can leave.
All right, Marcus. Sorry, it's 2-1 vote, bro. I'm with Bobby on this one. I can't keep Dragonair. Look at the powerhouses that are in that list.
Thank you.
They just went down a tier because Dragonite's in there.
Okay, we got 16 Pokemon. Marcus, who else do you think gets out?
Hey, pick someone that you want to get rid of. Don't pick something to hurt me, bitch. I know you're gonna want to hurt me now because I hurt your feelings.
Get that son of a bitch, Poliwrath out of this son of a bitch.
What?
I'm not. You're crazy, bro. Why?
That Poliwrath can probably suck it.
This guy's so mad. He goes off emotion. Look at this.
You're Gen 1 enjoyer.
Poliwrath can emotion
crazy,
this
bro.
out of this fucking list.
Marcus, you were just talking about how cool Poliwrath was.
I fucking hate you.
You literally just talked about how cool Poliwrath was.
Oh my god.
All right, we'll go by this. Since Bobby got attacked, that was his pick. Bobby, you can counterattack on one of his picks or something else. Actually, you don't have to do his pick.
If I were to get rid of anything else from here, if I'm still trying to remove something off of what we have right now, Electabuzz can go. And I'm not doing this just to be a shithead to Marcus, but Electabuzz can seriously fuck right off. What is Electabuzz gonna do in this lineup, bro? Look at everybody we have. I'd rather have Tauros. Tauros has a good attack stat. It has good crit, right? This is the only gen that Tauros is actually usable, bro. So why wouldn't I want to use it? Electabuzz you can use like in future gens, right? But Tauros is only useful in one gen, and it's this one. And if I'm gonna play Gen 1, I'll use Tauros just for the sake of saying that I can use it, right? But Electabuzz, what does it do in Gen 1? It does nothing.
I can see it KOing about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those types right now. Or
why would I have an Electabuzz when I can just get Jolteon instead?
Did Bobby just say Jolteon?
Yes, and I know I hate the evolutions. Like I'm not gonna leave that stance. But when would I ever pick Electabuzz over a Jolteon or even a Raichu? When?
Before you say anything, Peter,
go ahead.
Just because you brought Jolteon in, I'll allow this to be dropped out.
All right, Electabuzz is kicked out. All right,
I would take Electrode over Electabuzz. I'm just saying.
Okay, now put him back on the list. Put him goddamn back on the list. He brought like an Electrode, son of a bitch.
All right, it's my turn. I feel bad, but I would personally kick out Venusaur. I don't know if anyone wants to defend him.
No.
Oh, I don't have a good.
He pisses
I don't
me
have a
off
good
when I use him in
defense
any
there.
game, and I freaking had him in the ZA game too, because like, oh, I start off with Tepig. I'm gonna get Bulbasaur as my starter, and then I had a Venusaur, and he pissed me off
He
because
fucked up there.
he felt
He fucked up there.
useless, and he pissed me off, and I just got rid of him off my team. I was like, F this guy, he's out. I got tired of him.
I remember that
This
call.
slow freaking giant toad with a damn plant on his damn back pissed me off. I'd rather have Torterra. Sorry, it's not Gen 1, but still.
No, I can't. I have no defense for Venusaur. If out of everybody here, like I said, I could see Venusaur leaving.
And also,
Off of what's
sorry,
off of what's
Bobby, I
left in
don't
the
know
race.
if that was a spoiler, but I mean, you played Gen 6 before, so you know you get the Gen 1, one of the Gen 1 starters.
Yep, I remember that.
Marcus, you got any defense for Venusaur?
I have no defense. I actually like Ivysaur better than in the top 10 list than Venusaur.
I didn't ask if you like Ivysaur, bitch.
All right,
No,
we're,
bitch.
we're getting closer. We got 14 now. Bobby, you're next. Who else would you kick out of this 14? Yeah, Nido.
You know, I wasn't even paying attention too much, but you used yellow sprites, dude. This is cool.
Yeah,
I fucking love Blastoise's yellow sprite, dude. It's so good.
it's so good. Yeah.
So is Nidoking's. Nidoking's is also amazing. Damn.
It's getting harder.
Fuck. You know, honestly, I swear, get rid of, because I'm torn between two. It's just a matter of who do I like less.
There's one I could take off already. And it's my own
Get
pick.
rid. We have too many water types right now. Get rid of. It was my pick too. Get rid of Poliwrath. I like Poliwrath on here.
Oh,
But
you son of a bitch. I had this whole conversation with my own pick to get rid of that son of a bitch.
now get rid of Poliwrath. I'm like looking at it. I'm like, why would I have Poliwrath over a Primeape and Gyarados? Right? We already have two. Both its types covered, right? And Poliwrath does nothing better than Primeape or Gyarados. So you can get rid of Poliwrath. I'd say that I love Poliwrath, but like it's more personal preference. I know it's not a very good one, so you can get rid of Poliwrath.
Marcus, you have any defense for Poliwrath?
Take that son of a bitch out. I already have my call.
Yeah, he's probably outside the top 10, I guess. He's super cool though. So cool design. Marcus, out of 13, who's getting kicked out?
Arcanine. That was kind of like a type that I'd rather have the Charizard up there.
I can't believe some of the. Well, that's he was one of the maybes, right? But we still have like 1, 2, 3, 4 maybes that were in there that we just kind of added in.
The Primeape, I'd rather have that in the top 10 than Arcanine.
Damn. You know what? I've never been a huge Arcanine stan or a huge fan. I'm probably the weirdo that likes Vulpix and Ninetales more than Arcanine. I am the weirdo that likes Vulpix and Ninetales over Arcanine and Growlithe. But I have no argument for Arcanine to stay. Like, if he goes, he goes. I just know he's a personal favorite for a lot of people, but not for me. I don't know if Bobby has a defense for Arcanine staying in.
It's more personal preference. I know Zard is just kind of better all over. Right, but if it was me, I would cut Zard first before Arcanine, and that's just straight for aura points, bro, and nothing else. Like Arcanine just looks so much cooler than Charizard, honestly. Even though Charizard hits harder, it can be a flyer if you don't have one at a certain point in the game, right? But also the thing with Arcanine too is that like, especially when you're a kid, and then you learn what the stones do. You evolve your Pokemon so early, and then they never learn any moves, right? And I know all of us have fallen victim to this at least once, right?
Yeah.
Oh, we evolve our fucking Clefairy super early when we find out that it gets a Moonstone. Excuse me, and then boom, the thing's just useless for the whole time. It hasn't learned any other moves other than like Pound and Sing, and then you teach it random ass shit like T-Bolt, right? Like T-Bolt and Ice Beam.
The only one
Right,
who was
so it has
okay to
Pound.
like level up early or evolve was Nidoking because it didn't really matter for Nidoking.
Yeah, because you were kind of forced to. But Arcanine, like I said, it's very easy to make that mistake, right, with the Fire Stone. Because like I did it when I was little. I had Pokemon Red, and Pokemon Red had Arcanine as the exclusive, and Pokemon Blue had Ninetales as the exclusive. And I didn't start with Charizard, so I did the same thing. I picked up a Growlithe, and I evolved it too early, and then it was kind of useless the whole game. But when I learned about it later, right, Arcanine was a hell of a lot cooler, right? Even though it's more of a physical attacker than a special attacker, it still has like the same fire weaknesses, except that Charizard is more scared of rock type moves than anything, right? And it gives you an added weakness to ice. Funnily enough, right? Because back in Gen 1, if it has that, there's no neutral. It's either super effective or it isn't. So I guess you could argue that Charizard's weaker in that regard, right? Because it's weak to ice for that reason. But nah, I'm okay with Arcanine going. But if you want to be cool, though, if you want to be cooler and a little more original, I think Arcanine's the way to go.
Oh man, this is hard.
You got respect points out of that, Bobby.
Yeah, I think I can. I'm okay with Arcanine going. Marcus, you want him out? Bobby had a huge. He made me kind of want to. He talked me into like almost kind of wanting me to keep him in there, but again, I personally don't. So it's like I guess Bobby also doesn't really care if he stays, so we'll just Arcanine. Sorry, boy, gotta go.
Sorry, buddy.
6, 8, 10. We got 12. 2 more gotta go. Marcus. Wait, did you already go? No, it was Bobby, then you.
That was me.
Oh, it was you.
No, that was me. I was the one that voted out the Arcanine.
Okay. I don't know if this is a hot take or not. I don't think it is personally. I rather have a Blastoise or Gyarados over a Lapras, and that's why I want to take out Lapras.
No, if you didn't do it, I would have done it. So I'm okay with it. I'm definitely good with that.
I'm gonna go with that. I was actually thinking of Lapras. I like the design of, and then the movesets of Blastoise and Gyarados better than Lapras.
Ready?
The only thing Lapras does better than Blastoise is it gets Thunderbolt, and that's it.
Yeah.
But Gyarados does that too. So then where do you keep Lapras, right? Lapras, other than just the straight aesthetic, it's just a pretty Pokemon.
Yeah.
Right, and having a ice type, while it is cool, like in Gen 1 and later gens, it fucking sucks. Right, it's not a very good mon. It's just a pretty Pokemon. So it's more just like I want it because I like pretty Pokemon. Other than that, it does nothing good. So you can definitely.
It can kind of carry you against a Lance too in the champion battle.
Oh, I used Dugong for that shit. I was original when I was little, so hell yeah.
I didn't use Lapras either. I made my game was hard mode. I don't know. I didn't even think I don't think I had an ice type on my damn team. Eventually, I got so pissed off. I was like, "Fuck this! I'm bringing Articuno in here."
I think against Lance I took Hitmonchan just for the
Ice Punch.
Just for Ice Punch.
Ice Punch.
That's fucking funny.
But then wouldn't Charizard just swoop on your ass and just use like Fly?
You. We don't bring up that shit. We just bring up.
Okay.
Fuck you.
Lapras is how. All right, we're almost to the top 10 where we can start rearranging Pokemon. Alrighty, Bobby, you're next, man. You attack one, Marcus. You attack one, then I'll attack one.
Okay, I personally, and this is just straight. Like I said, I'm a bit of a contrarian. I'm okay with removing Gengar.
Marcus?
I can do something else.
Yeah.
I cannot go against Gengar in this. If Gengar has to get taken out, I'd rather have Tauros taken out before Gengar.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew you were gonna say Tauros. I have a whole list, or just like a whole argument, or like reasoning, logic, whatever you want to call it, ready, backed up. So whenever we get there.
Ooh. Damn. Bobby, don't hate me, but I think Machamp can get out of there.
Oh shit!
Oh hell no! Fuck no!
Oh, I'm sorry.
No! No!
Oh, man.
Sir.
Oh.
Fuck no!
Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with me. It was either For me, it was either Tauros or Machamp. My own pick Tauros or Machamp, but I don't know. I kind of have Tauros and Machamp.
When do we start defenses so I can
Alright,
so I can take the floor. Okay, so let me. I'm gonna start with Tauros, right? Tauros. I'm gonna defend Tauros here for a few reasons. One, because like I said, when you like Pokemon as much as you do, right? If you're someone who really likes to just use different Pokemon just for the sake of using them for like diversity's sake, especially when you battled, um, it's kind of fun to be able to use Pokemon that you normally don't get to use. Just like I had said earlier, that Tauros is a Pokemon that can really only be used in Gen 1 and then maybe Gen 2, but it's already kind of neutered by Gen 2 because of the way they split special into special attack and special defense. And honestly, Tauros is like the Gen 1 Pokemon because Hyper Beam was fucking broken back in Gen 1. So, like, for the sake of Gen 1 being what it was, right? Like, just like broken, fundamentally broken, like the way crits work, normal typing just being super strong because it didn't have like a true weakness. It was weak to fighting, right? But there wasn't very many fighting type moves back in the day other than submission, counter if you fell for it, right? And I think maybe rolling kick that Hitmonlee had, right? Tauros was that dude, bro. Tauros just fucking pierced through freaking teams with Hyper Beam and shit. Like, he's like one of the de facto Gen 1 Pokemon. You don't think about him like that because he's not as popular, right? But then when you have Pokemon Battle Brain like I do, right? I think that Tauros is like the first. Tauros and Alakazam are like the kings of Gen 1. So just for the sake of having him for diversity's sake, I do want to keep Tauros on here. Gengar does absolutely nothing because all Ghost type is plagued with one move, and that's what is it, Nightshade, and it does it based off of level, right? But other than that, like, what is Gengar doing? Like, you can literally pull. We already have Mewtwo on here, right? Mewtwo does what Gengar would want to do, right? Gengar's fucking useless, and there's a lot cooler Ghost Pokemon than it, anyways. In later gens, they're called Jellicent. We also have Miss Mages. That's also a lot cooler than Gengar, right? So there's definitely way better choices than Gengar, so he could definitely go and fuck right off. And then when it comes to Machamp, Machamp's my dog, bro. Like, look at that four-armed motherfucker, right? Again, I made that argument that fighting types aren't that strong because there aren't very many fighting types in Gen 1 that are super strong, right? But it's the only one in the game that gets access to Dynamic Punch. Karate Chop is a normal type move, right? But it still gets access to Rock Slide. Its fucking sprite looks super sick. What's it called? He just looks so badass, dude. Look at him. I'd rather have that four-arm fucking boxing / wrestling hybrid guy over a monkey that's all pissed off. And that's because I love Primate.
Marcus, you have any defense?
Fuck Gengar.
Or reason why something gets out?
Do you know why Gengar is going to be vice captain of the Elite Four? Because he says, "Get your motherfucking normal ass out of this fucking battle. You cannot touch me." And Machamp, you a bitch. And then fucking, I can't remember how the story goes with Lavender Tower. That him and his boys fucking goddamn. I'm so I don't mean to be so aggressive.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I know,
Just
the
what
the Cowboys lost. I know, Marcus. Go ahead.
Fuck you.
I'm just letting you go.
what is Gengar doing? What is Gengar doing in the Elite Four? Honestly,
The Hunter of Dreams, the King of Kings of.
what is it gonna do? It's not gonna beat out a Dugong, right? Course will probably dunk on it. It'll get dunked on by Slowbro because Slowbro will hit it with Psychic. So Psychic will take it out in one shot or if not two shots. Same thing with I don't know if Jinx has any Psychic moves back in the day if we're talking yellow version, right? Against Bruno, don't forget Levitate isn't a thing, and Gengar's poison, so Gengar gets nuked by fucking Dugtrio, by freaking Rhydon, by shitty ground types that can go and fuck it up, bro. Why would you want that on your team?
Because nobody's ever going to use those goddamn Pokemon against the Elite Four.
Bro, Bruno has 2 Onyx with Dig. What are you gonna do?
Okay, my Gengar take because I think Gengar is iconic. Gen 1. Uh, he has a messed up Pokedex entry, I believe. It's like, doesn't he kill people for fun or something in his Pokedex entry? Which is weird because in the anime they portray him as like this goofball poltergeist type of Pokemon instead of a killer of humans. Um,
And
but
then don't they hunt the Marowak also?
I think
I
they
think so.
take over that area. But yeah, in the anime they make him look like he's like a goofball instead of this terror and mischievous like killer of humans. Like he likes to kill humans. I think that's what his Pokedex entry is, if I remember correctly. Uh, Hard hitting, special attacker, fast as heck. Ice punch the shit out of Dragonite. What else does he have? I don't know, man. There's just a lot of things I love about Gengar. I just love his design. I personally like that sinister grin. I always name mine Cheshire after Alice in Wonderland because he looked like it, looked like him to me. I feel like in a lot of movies, games, anime shows, whatever he's in, I feel like he's just a very popular Pokemon that people always will stand behind. Uh, and I don't know, he just has that appeal to me that there's something about him that I just love. Like I just love the simple design of him being that brown purple boy who looks sinister, but he's actually just a goofball, a loving goofball. And I know in Gen 1, he's still fast. He's still gonna ice punch the shit out of like Dragonite or something else, or T-Bolt something.
Yeah, he doesn't get Ice Punch till Gen 2.
Yeah, I think it's Gen 2. But I don't know, man. I can't get rid of Gengar, and I don't know. I maybe I personally don't like Machamp so much only because I guess I couldn't. Not that I couldn't get into him because I think back then we would like trade with each other to try to get stuff, right? But I don't know. I just don't have that attachment to Machamp, and I could make a case that Tauros can get out too, or even I can't take out Primate, bro. Damn, that's hard. I don't
Or
know.
how about we all split the difference and then say Snorlax can fuck off? How about that?
I don't know. He was a nuisance in Gen 1, wasn't he?
I don't know. He's kind of a tanky motherfucker.
He was a tanky motherfucker.
He was an asshole. What is it? The curse bullshit?
He had amnesia and yawn, but amnesia was broken because special was all one stat, right? So you would literally do next to no damage, and unless you had a strong physical attacker like Machamp or Tauros, you weren't touching him with anything. He's just gonna wall you out, and then he's gonna rest. He's gonna do amnesia, raise his special up by 2 stats, and then he's gonna laugh. And he has a very respectable physical attack stat. That's nothing to sneeze at. I think he has like a base 120 or 110, something like that.
Yeah.
And normal was like sleeper OP back in Gen 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that was their way of trying to counter something. I forgot what it was. It Moltres back then? Because Moltres was annoying back then because you would always choose Moltres over Charizard or something.
That and I said Dragon was supposed to be broken, but they ended up fucking that up because there was literally only one Dragon type move, and it was Dragon Rage. And Dragon Rage only did, I think, like based off of level or something like
The
that.
move was
So,
ass.
yeah, it was straight ass.
Might as well have made Hyper Beam a damn dragon move. It looks like a dragon move.
It really does.
All right, so I guess due to me and Marcus 2-1 vote, Gengar is staying. So we're gonna go somewhere else. I don't know where else you want to. Marcus, go ahead and you attack something now, man. I know you said Tauros. Huh?
Nidoking, I can't. Nidoking's design, I cannot take that out.
Nidoking.
Blastoise,
can go.
no. Snorlax, no. Charizard, no. Mewtwo's a fucking alien. Motherfucker.
He's not even an alien. He was freaking created.
He looks like an alien. I know he's created, but
Fuck you. I'm sorry. Raiders.
Hey, we're not bringing this.
Raiders lost today. I'm sorry.
you Raiders. Fuck me over with the Eagles. God damn you. I want to take that fucking Dragonite motherfucker out.
I don't think
You piece of
Gar-
shit.
I don't think
Gar-
Dragonite's going anywhere, Marcus. Sorry.
No, sir.
Cannot take out Gyarados. He's a mean motherfucker right there in the seas.
I ain't gonna lie.
You son of a bitch.
Okay, look. You're probably gonna hate me now, but Gyarados is cool, right? But tell me, you gave a fuck about Gyarados in Gen 1 and you didn't care about him more in Gen 2 when he had that red shiny. That's the only time I ever gave a fuck about Gyarados. Was the shiny in Gen 2.
I only cared about Gyarados because I fucking had to train that goddamn Magikarp up, so I had to keep him on my team.
And I bet you were hyped because you evolved into a Gyarados. But honestly, you know what? I can't really take Gyarados out the Gen 1. Out of a top 10, I think he's one of those iconic Digimon. Damn.
Oh.
Pokemon.
No, 100%. Gyarados is very synonymous with Gen 1. Like, when you think of Gen 1, he's, at least in somebody's, like, a lot. Well, I mean, we showed it here, right? That he's in a few people's top 10. But I guarantee if you put, like a random poll somewhere on the internet, Gyarados would pop up in a lot of people's top 10s.
The funny thing is he's not even a dragon type.
That's what makes him kind of cool, though. Like, he's water flying. That's pretty sick. And he looks like a dragon, right? But, like, that water flying typing's pretty neat, right? He gets levitate later on in later gens, right? But he's super, super weak to electric in Gen 1, right? But you would obviously never put him out there. He has a pretty sick move pool. He gets access to, like, Hydro Pump, to Blizzard, to Ice Beam, Thunderbolt, Dragon Rage, Hyper Beam, what else does it get? It gets some pretty good. I think it gets access to like Mega Drain too. Like that's pretty unique for a water type. Like he kind of carves himself out a little niche for that. So
does he learn Outrage?
Late when Outrage becomes a thing, not in Gen 1, but yes, later on it does.
Okay.
So Gyarados is pretty cool. He could stay.
I can't take out that mean motherfucker out there. Primate.
Okay.
You're gonna take out your own guy?
To me, Primeape is kind of looking like the oddball a little bit. And
I love Primate, but I can't win because if you're asking me, and I don't have, and I know I'm not winning this, but I'd be okay with Primate going because I know I would lose the other two arguments. The other two I would take out were Gengar, and then Mewtwo would be after that.
I did a poll real quick in the chat, and right away there's so many people trying to kick out Tauros.
Assholes.
Oh, we said we can't. I guess we're voting out someone else besides those two. What they're fighting.
I don't know if you can kick out Tauros, so he's like
Or Machamp.
Well, we left it to a vote. Whoever these guys vote, I guess it'll just go that way.
already.
Okay, you did the poll, right? We'll just
Yeah.
go by that one.
We'll give him like what, 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Many people vote. Speaking about this list though, but like, damn, I don't know, man. It's already getting hard because I know a lot of other things we kicked out. Like, I can't see Poliwrath anywhere in there anymore. Venusaur, like the buzz, definitely not Dragonair. I'm sorry, Marcus.
You bitch.
What?
I'm surprised you. I'm surprised you didn't bring in
Bobby.
someone like
Gengar second time.
Wait, let me see this poll.
You know what? You're kind of right too, Marcus. Like, I'm surprised Pikachu's not anywhere in there because he's like the mascot.
Well, that's my goat, bro. That's my goat. But I know, I think Pikachu has the misfortune of like, oh, he's everywhere. He's everybody's favorite. But like the irony is like people like to hate on Pikachu because people are starting to think that he's everybody's favorite, but he's really not. He's just the poster child, right? Rightfully so, right? Has had some great. No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. He's what Mickey Mouse is for Disney. He's what Bugs Bunny is for Looney Tunes, right? No, he's the poster child, and he's 100% deserved.
even this new series, they still couldn't get rid of Pikachu. They just gave him a Captain's hat?
Yeah, bro, they can't do it without the goat, man. That's what I'm saying. Is that you can't do it without the goat. So Pikachu by default should be in here, but I know everyone's not a basic bitch like I am. So I said Pikachu is my guy, right? But I know he's not everybody else's guy, and that's okay.
I don't think Pikachu's basic. He's somewhere up there, on someone's list, and I feel like he's somewhere there for me too. Cause it's like I guess like Disney. You grew up with. I don't give a fuck about Mickey Mouse. I guess that's kind of like what Bobby's saying. Like even though Pikachu's like the poster child, doesn't mean people care about Pikachu at all.
Mm-hmm.
But I actually personally like Pikachu because kind of grew up. We all grew up with the anime, and we all grew up with Pikachu and Ash.
Oh yeah,
That was a loud ass.
and like
pop.
the same reasoning you have, like, oh, you enjoy YouTube because he has your same birthday. When I was like 8 years old, my mom got me this like a baseball tee, like it's like a gray on the bottom with blue sleeves, and it was I guess when Pokemon was still like at its like peak, right? It was a Pokemon baseball tee. It was gray and blue. It had Pikachu with Ash's hat, and on the number on the back had his Pokédex number, which is 25, and my birthday is August 25th. So like my favorite number is 25, right? Because it's my birthday number, and then it just so happens that my favorite little dude has his Pokemon entry number as 25. So it's kind of like, similar logic as to why I felt like I had a bit of a personal attachment to Pikachu.
All right, I feel like we gave him enough time. It's been about like 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, I guess Tauros is going.
I guess Tauros is going. I kind of feel sad about Tauros going, to be honest.
Me too.
I feel like, damn, maybe Primate should have gone. Alrighty, we're down to the top 10, and where we're gonna rearrange them. And I guess we can start off with who's number 10 out of these 10 here.
Tauros.
Tauros, but he's gone.
Since we were on the cusp of getting rid of it anyways, Tauros should be at number 10. Oh, I know he didn't make the top 10. My bad. Oh, I'm a little delayed here. My bad.
Primate 10 for me.
I know I'm not winning, so I'll leave Primate at 10. But I would have put Gengar at 10. That would have been me.
Motherfucker.
Marcus, you're getting tilted over there, man. Who would you put 10, Marcus?
I would have put Primate at number 10.
I'm not winning. I'll let it go.
Alrighty. Marcus, who's number 9?
I'm going to put Machamp in there.
You motherfucker.
Oh my god.
That's right. Payback's bitch, motherfucker.
Are you doing it because you think Machamp is number 9, or are you doing it because you want to attack Bobby?
He wants to hurt my feelings.
I think they almost have the same features, but I think a forearm motherfucker like him is going to be higher tier than Primate.
Okay. Bobby, who do you have number 9?
I would put Snorlax. Listen, bitch, there was a starter deck that we all got when we were kids, right? And there was always a guaranteed holographic first edition Machamp right in the front. Put some respect on Machamp's name, bro. That freaking original holo Machamp is iconic, bro. Like, it's like a bluish, reddish, yellowish background, right? Where he's like posing. But then when you tilt the freaking card in the center, right, you see the shadow of where like Machamp's arms are flailing, and he looks just so fucking cool. And like, to me, Machamp is Gen 1 too. Like, for that reason alone, like everybody who bought pack or who didn't buy packs, right, bought that first starter deck, right, just for the hell of it. I didn't know how to play freaking Pokemon. I just bought a starter deck that had a guaranteed holographic Machamp in the front, and then there was a non-holographic Machamp in the back. And it came with like Bill, like draw 2 cards. It came with freaking Gust of Wind. It came with freaking energy removal, Pokeball, all those really sick, iconic cards back in Gen 1, bro. Who was the poster child for that starter deck? Machamp, bitch.
He's not lying. I still have 2 Machamps still in their plastic. Like they're still like wrapped up. They're not even taken out.
Well, why is Snorlax iconic? Because his fat ass is just sitting in a road? Is that it? Is that why he's iconic? Nah, put Snorlax at 9.
I don't even know why he's. I don't have him as a top 5. So I honestly think Snorlax is 10 also. I mean 9 also, Marcus. Sorry. I don't think Machamp's at 9 at all.
Machamp is cool, man. Machamp doesn't have to be top 5, but he is definitely at least higher than like 9, 8, maybe even 7.
Sorry, Marcus. 2-1 vote. You lost. Bobby, who's number 8?
Ooh. Now it's getting difficult. Huh. Put Gyarados at 8.
Expect Gyarados 8.
Yeah, Gyarados at 8. We already have a cooler water type in there, and then if you want to go with, we have 2 bootleg dragons in the top 10, right? Both Charizard and Gyarados were freaking like, oh, they should have been dragons. Well, they're not, right? They both are water flying and fire flying. They're both plagued by fucking rocks, right? And then Gyarados, while he is cool, right, and he is iconic, it's just, like I said, you have Blastoise right there, bro. Like, I'm not even thinking about Gyarados anymore because Blastoise is literally right there, just being cool as shit.
Alrighty. Sounds good to me. Marcus, do you agree with Gyarados being 8, or do you have something else at 8? I went to the restroom or something. Marcus, are you there? Over.
I really want to put Dragonite at number 8.
You fucker.
I really hate that Dragonite, and I think of Gyarados more of a dragon than that Dragonite.
Well, too bad, bitch, because Dragonite is the OG dragon. He's the original dragon. He's a real dragon.
You know, this is going to be weird, and how much I love this guy. I think Mewtwo's 8. What?
Mewtwo?
What, Marcus? What are you mad at me for?
I wouldn't knock that because I would originally have put Mewtwo at 8. I'm okay with Gyarados being 7. Because out of what's left already and solidified, Mewtwo is like my least preferred of, well, it'd be Mewtwo and then Gengar, like my least preferred from what's up here, right? But I didn't, for the sake of not having a valid enough argument to like even bother putting him at 8, I'm okay with Mewtwo being at 8.
Marcus, are you okay with Mewtwo at 8? Or do you feel like he's a top 5? I don't.
I think he's a top 5. I think he's a top 5. I'd rather have Timu Knight down there at number 8.
You motherfucker!
Timu
now you're
who?
just speaking nonsense.
Timu Knight.
Timu Knight.
You're so
the janky version of dragons.
Bro is still so salty that Dragonite, the OG goat dragon, is still up there.
He's not a true dragon.
Yes, he is. You know who else is a true dragon? Goodra, bitch. You know who else is a true dragon? Applin, bitch. You know who else is a true dragon? Flapple, bitch.
Noivern.
You know who else is a... Noivern is a true fucking dragon, bro. You know who's not a true dragon? Gyarados.
Dragonite.
Dragonite is the OG, bro. The GOAT. The original. The first pseudo-legendary we had.
Marcus, I kind of like Dragonite more than Gyarados.
You all.
You know, we'll put Gyarados 8 then, Marcus. We'll save Mewtwo there. All right, for number 7. This is hard now. Damn, Bobby brought the love of Machamp to me with that damn freaking Pokemon card. I hate you.
Yeah, dude. It was cool.
That's facts.
That was literally one of like the most nostalgic like cards I can think of. Like it's not the one that everyone was chasing, right? Because they gave it out for free. But think of like being a kid and going looking for the starter decks and shit and the Pokemon packs. Dude, there was like a fucking cool ass starter deck with a holographic Machamp in it. It was so cool. And I even think of like when I think about the cards, right? Even Dark Machamp, right? The when the Rocket set started coming out, that guy looks super dope too.
Yeah.
I am a firm Machamp stan, bro. I love Machamp.
All right. For number 7, I think I got Machamp.
Ah, right as you're like, oh, you brought the love for Machamp, bro.
You did
Nah,
bring the love.
I'm happy I brought it back or brought him as far as I did. I'm okay with him being at 7 because I am a firm Machamp enjoyer, but I don't see like if I were to ask a poll of Pokemon fans, every other Pokemon on this list would get picked before Machamp.
Yeah, poor Machamp. Like they're even
So
voted. Yeah. And it's crazy
yeah,
how
like
two
I
of our maybes are in there. Like Primeape's still in there. I did not expect Primeape to stay in there.
yeah, Primeape's super sick though. Like I said very, 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 very glad that he's still here.
Yeah, same. Marcus, who do you have at? Who would you pick at 7?
7, I'm gonna put a Machamp.
Okay.
Even
You're just waiting for him to stay under the bottom 5, right?
yep, because even with all those fingers that he has, he's never gonna even touch that top 5.
You motherfucker.
So salty. All right, Marcus, who's your number 6? Now we're getting to the bottom 5 here.
I'm gonna say Dragonite. Even though I know you have Mewtwo, I think Mewtwo is a better design than Dragonite, and I'd rather have.
It has balls for fingers, bro. What are you talking about? Bro, look at
made
Mewtwo's
Marcus
hand.
cry.
It looks like the it has balls for fingers. It looks like the fucking little massage things. Have you ever like gotten those little plastic massages that you just like rub on your mom's back or something like that? That's Mewtwo's hand right there, bro. What do you mean it's a good design? The fuck are you talking about?
I know why Marcus likes Mewtwo a lot, and it's probably because the same reason I do, because Lord
Mewtwo.
Frieza.
The thick thighs and the tail. Is that why you like the freaking Mewtwo design, bitch?
For me, it's Lord Frieza. He's my favorite Dragon Ball Z villain. That's probably why that could possibly be the reason why I like Mewtwo so much.
And I'm still gonna go after that goddamn Friezamon off your binder.
You're not taking that thing in there. He's talking about my Magnamon. I have like the old Altar Magnamon.
Oh hell yeah!
It's not going anywhere, Marcus. I like that card. It's too pretty.
Damn it.
Bobby, who would you put 6? It looks like it's gonna be between Dragonite and Mewtwo.
I'd put Mewtwo.
I hate you, Marcus. Like, I love Mewtwo. Like personally, Marcus, I really, really do. But I think Dragonite's design and I mean, I can't say viability, right? Because Mewtwo's freaking broken. And
oh no, Mewtwo is like the best Pokemon in Gen 1, so you can't talk about viability.
Yeah. Fuck, this sucks. This is stupid. I hate this. I don't know.
No, you want to keep Mewtwo at 5.
Shut up. I don't feel like I can keep him top 5 though. I feel like I know Mewtwo's like very iconic for like legendary Pokemon too. Like he's out of all legendaries, he's still my number 1. And
Don't think about it, just do it.
I don't know if I can keep. I don't know. There's a part of me that feels like Dragonite. Fuck. This is very hard. Mewtwo or Dragonite? Who would I put in my own person? Like say this is my personal list, who would be top 5? Dang, I'm the deciding factor. This sucks. Why did I go last?
You are the deciding factor.
Dragonite is cool. Cool design. He was annoying again with Lance. You got to see him multiple times. Annoying to get to. Mewtwo was super cool to get to when you finally got to him, but after you got there, you just like steamroll all the gym leaders and Elite Four all over again, and just I would use Mewtwo as my pawn to like level up all my Pokemon to level 100 because he was the one that would like kill everything in one shot. Um, yeah. I think I would have to keep. I think I have to put Mewtwo at 6, Marcus. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah,
I think
oh
Dragonite deserves
yeah,
a top 5 spot.
absolutely.
I know you're gonna hate me, but I guess if y'all want to agree, keep Dragonite at 5.
Yeah, I will. Well, you know what? I'm only gonna concede because I know Gengar would be my number 5, but I know I'm not winning that. So I'm gonna put. I'm okay with Dragonite at 5.
Marcus, Dragonite 5.
I'll keep that because I don't want that fucker to be up any higher. I have Dragon.
Marcus, who's your number 4 out of this? Out of the 10.
I'm gonna have to say Gengar.
Yep.
I go with Gengar too.
No arguments there.
Number 3. That is hard, bro. I like both of these Pokemon. Oh man, this sucks, bro. This is hard to think about. Damn, this gets harder when you get down to this point.
It's easy. Just go with the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Just cause, yeah, I have. Damn, dude. It's cause like that epic battle, and what I'm thinking about right now. I already know who the number 1 is in this list. It's hard to like not deny it, but I think with Pokemon Origins, when you saw Charizard versus Blastoise, that was one of the sickest battles I've ever seen in an anime. And then when Charizard comes out with his stomp and the flames come out of his nose, I was like, it's a beast ass Charizard. Not like Ash's Charizard.
So what you're saying is Nidoking is 3, correct?
Blastoise is 3
No,
because he got bodied by Charizard.
Nidoking is 3, bitch.
Had the type advantage and he still got bodied.
Nidoking is 3. Because in what world is anybody gonna pick Nidoking over Blastoise or Charizard, bro? They are like those are the faces of our childhood, bro. As much as I'm not the biggest Gen 1 guy, bro, like when you think of Gen 1, you think of that box of that what is his name? Is it Sugimori? Right? The one that did that art for Charizard where he's like standing in the looking up in the sky, and then Blastoise kind of in a similar box art fashion, right, for blue.
Mm-hmm.
While Nidoking is cool, don't get me wrong. Red and Charizard and Blastoise are just like the poster children for Gen 1 as well. Like them two and Pikachu, right? I mean, obviously not Venusaur, because Venusaur Green didn't make it over here in the US, but no, dude, like these two guys are super iconic. They're very interchangeable for 2 and 1. I think Charizard should be 1. I know I'm kind of skipping ahead, but I'm kind of trying to prove my point for why Nidoking should be 3, right? But like, think of any time to this day, bro. Charizard's popularity is unmatched, right? When it comes to like the card game, right? Just how heavily sought after he is in almost any set. Like I said, people loved Ash's Charmander and Charizard, even though it cost him in the not in the Elite Four, but like that one league that in a very specific tournament against Richie. Like obviously people remember that.
Stomped that.
Mm-hmm. Charizard's that guy, dude. He's not my favorite, right? But he's just like too iconic to where I couldn't not put him at number 1. And then Blastoise being like right behind at number 2, therefore making Nidoking number 3.
And that's what I was kind of gonna get to that point too. Was I think like the way I was gonna shape it out was I was gonna talk about those two, and I was gonna launch Nidoking to 3, even though he did have majority of like, well, these just like the people that I have asked, right? Nidoking was in their list, but so was Charizard, and so was Blastoise. These three were all on these people's list, and they're like very highly voted for. Um, I really think though, like Bobby was saying though, Marcus, that the iconic thing about like I think both. I don't think it's just Charizard, Blastoise too. I think these two get more love than poor Venusaur. He does get some love, right? He's loved because he did get a good decent amount of votes, but um, these two just are in another level over Venusaur. Sad to say, and I yes, Nidoking is super cool, awesome Pokemon. You love to have him on your team, but if I had a choice, would I pick Nidoking over Blastoise? No. Would I pick Nidoking over Charizard? No. So that's why I think it's like what Bobby said. Blastoise and Charizard can honestly be interchangeable. So right now I have it as Charizard, Blastoise, Nidoking. And I don't know what your take is, Marcus. Go ahead.
Let me get outvoted. But the number one, it is going to be Charizard, and I was going to put Nidoking at number 2.
There's no way you like Nidoking over Blastoise.
I very much do, because I actually like the art.
Don't get me wrong.
For
Nidoking is cool, and I think the yellow sprites are just way better than all the other sprites. But
Oh, yellow sprites are undefeated, bro. Those are so iconic. They're so damn good.
yeah, Marcus, I don't think you're gonna win that one. I think Blastoise is staying like at 2 or 1. Like Bobby said, I think those two are just interchangeable. I think the only reason why Charizard gets 1 for me personally is only because he's thrown on everything. Anime, cards, t-shirts, toys, gets different forms every damn game. Yeah.
Should be the actual poster boy of Pokemon instead of Pikachu.
Also, he's the only out of the Pokemon trainer trio. He was by himself. He was a standalone character in Smash 4. He was the only. Squirtle wasn't a part of that equation. Neither was Ivysaur. It was just straight Charizard. Fucking bro left his Charizard to fend for himself in Smash 4, and he was actually a pretty good character in Smash 4. So,
and also like the company, like even in the movies or show, they let him battle the legendaries. Like what he battle Articunos and battle Entei. He got the spot to show off Gen 3 Blaziken in the final battle in what Silver Islands, right? Or no, what Gen? I know it's Gen 2.
Arja?
The Silver Cup?
Sorry.
I think I can't remember.
Wait, which one?
something like that.
It was in Gen 2 where he fought. Ash got to the finals and lost to Blaziken. Or not to the finals, it was like quarterfinals. Semis, one of those. But they used Charizard to show off Blaziken. Like,
Oh, yeah, that was Gen 2.
yeah, they could have used any other Pokemon, but they chose to use Charizard against Blaziken to show off Blaziken. Yes, Blaziken kicked Charizard's ass, but it's like it was a cool contested battle. The Entei battle was cool. It made you think, oh damn, Charizard could fight against legendaries. They let him beat an Articuno, which he has the type advantage, so I don't know how he shouldn't beat Articuno. I think that was in Gen 3 in the Frontier.
Yeah.
That's why I personally think Charizard's number 1. Just not only because I love him so much too, but he's just thrown everywhere. He is like marketing. He's like, we're gonna market Pokemon. Let's use Pikachu and Charizard.
This is true.
So and Blastoise, Marcus, I think he's number 2. Also, you don't see Nidoking hardly anywhere besides the video games. I know he's very popular with a lot of people. But so is Blastoise, and Blastoise gets a little bit more limelight than Nidoking does in anything else. Like whether you want to call it t-shirts, cards, sleeves. In the show, he's at least thrown in there somewhere. Nidoking's in there like maybe once or twice. I think because I've seen like a lot of the animes. I don't think I see Nidoking so much. It's more you see Blastoise a little bit more. That's my thing too, Marcus. I know you like Nidoking and I know you have him at 2, but with mine and Bobby's like tilt on here, I think you're gonna lose this one, buddy. I'm sorry. Just like
The silver lining, Marcus, is that while not as iconic, Nidoking is also iconic because he's very synonymous with like Giovanni, right? So when you think of initially when you're thinking of Gen 1, you're thinking of like, oh, you're thinking of Pikachu, you're thinking of the starters, right? Charizard, Blastoise, right? Because of the art, right? The images that come to your head when someone says Gen 1. But then if you do a little further thinking, right, you're starting to think about like, oh, what was the plot of Gen 1? Oh, it was Team Rocket. You think of Team Rocket, what do you start thinking of? You're thinking of Persian, you're thinking of Golbat, you're thinking of Muck, and then you think about Giovanni and the big bad, right? The big bad Giovanni, and he has both Nidoking and Nidoqueen, but his ace is Nidoking, right? So he's also very synonymous with Gen 1 in that aspect, just not as like he doesn't come to your mind as fast. You know what I mean? He's not as represented as the other two. So, we're not shitting on Nidoking, right? But like, let's be real here.
you have your last stance, Marcus.
No.
He's pretty pissed. Hey, look, Marcus. At least look, we got to do Gen 1, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna enjoy Gen 2, which is probably gonna be a lot easier because there's hardly any damn Pokemon to pick from there. But hey, we got to do your Gen 1, Marcus. Your Gen 1. So
Yeah, be grateful, bitch.
This is a questionable top 10 list of Gen 1.
so overall,
It is questionable because
yeah.
I don't know why fucking Gengar is here. I don't know why Snorlax is here. I would change those two with Pikachu, and I would change another one with somebody else, right? But that's neither here nor there. The list is done. Get over it, Marcus.
I would put
Dragonite made top 5, bitch. Dragonite made top 5, bitch.
Marcus, and you know I love you too, bro. I don't know what I think when I was looking at Gen 1, yes, I love Mewtwo, and yes, the whole journal thing is a thing for me personally, but I feel like as much popularity Mewtwo has, I think Dragonite is in that same level, personally.
Mm-hmm.
So I just had to go with Dragonite.
Dragonite also gets the added benefit if we're not talking Gen 1 here, but he has one of the very, very one of the most expensive cards in Evolving Skies that I should have bought when it was like $50, but I didn't buy it. Now it's like $400. I'm fucking mad.
Yes. Yeah, because I mean, if I would have thrown a random thing in here, it would have been Poliwrath or something. I like Poliwrath, or I'm a Marowak person too, but it's neither here or there. And at least Primeape got in there. I'm happy Primeape got some sort of love, and he's in the top 10 list. I personally would probably move Primeape and Snorlax around, now that I think about it, but
Slowbro would be up here for me. If this was my list, Slowbro would be up here over like Gengar and Mewtwo, honestly. I love how dopey Slowbro is, honestly.
no, but this was fun. I hope to do a Gen 2 one next time. Sometime, I don't know when we can do it again, but whenever you guys have free time again. That one will probably be fairly quicker because I'm sure. I mean, there's like hardly any Pokemon to pick from, so you already know Tyranitar's number 1. Why even do it?
I'm down. I would like to do Gen 2, but Gen 2, I feel like we could skip that for like a later time. I'd rather do Gen 3. Gen 3 has way more to pick from, and I think Gen 3 is a very, very beloved gen.
Oh yeah.
So I think Gen 3 would make for a fun discussion topic.
I agree. Alrighty.
Because Gen 3 is also one of the very few gens where like there's never a bad choice for the starters. We don't have very many gens where like, this is the best choice. This is the best. No, dude, like Gen 3 and 4, all the starters are great. Like, you know what I mean? You don't have that very often. So Gen 3 is cool.
And Gen 2 hit the fan with their starters. I mean, they have a few good ones. Well, Typhlosion and Feraligatr are good. Meganium just sucks ass.
Meganium, you just put him at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a worse Venusaur.
Yeah, and Gen 2 is essentially just like Gen 1 Part 2 Electric Boogaloo with fucking DLC, right? Because like how many actual standalone Pokemon are there? And then like all of them are incomplete at this point in time, right? Like Sneasel's incomplete, right? What the fuck is Delibird? Draft Rig took fucking 8 gens to finally get something useful. We have babies that's I think one of the only gens that ever touched on babies right after that. Right, we got 2 additional evolutions, but how many other useful like Pokemon did we get? Right,
There's
who the
not.
fuck like who has ever
the
said
best evolution, Umbreon.
you're right? It's Espeon. Anyways, Slugma. Who the fuck says? You know what? I love Slugma, bro. Slugma fucking nuts. Who else that goes out there and says, "Oh, dude, yeah, I want to catch me a Miss Drevis, bro. Miss Drevis is fucking useless until Gen 4, right? So Gen 2, as much as I like Gold and Silver, right? The Pokedex itself fucking blows.
It does, and I think we're all gonna agree Tyranitar is number 1 in that gen.
Oh, absolutely. It's not even up for debate. Man, I fucking love T-Tar, bro. T-Tar is so cool.
You would agree too, right, Marcus? T-Tar is number 1 in that gen.
Mark is gonna be different.
He's the number
There's
2 for me.
who the heck is
number
number
one?
1 in Gen 2 to you?
Typhlosion, of course.
Oh my
Eh.
gosh.
Nah,
Typhlosion is
bro.
cool. I like Typhlosion.
Typhlosion is cool. He maybe breaks the top 10, but he makes the top 10 because everything around him is fucking ass.
Yeah, same with Feraligatr. Feraligatr gets in there because everything else is ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, but T-Tar is number 1 in that gen.
T-Tar, 100%
You
number
think
one.
you think of Gen 2,
100%.
you think of T-Tar.
Think of T-Tar, you think of fucking, I think of
I think of Ampharos.
Sudowoodo. Ampharos is also very cool, right? That's one of the very few complete Pokemon, right? Houndoom is cooler than Typhlosion, honestly.
I did not
Skarmory.
think of Scizor.
Scissor's
Who?
cool.
Scissor's cool,
Skarmory's
but
in
Scizor
there.
fucking sucks in Gen 2. Scizor fucking sucks in Gen 2, so I don't think of Scizor right off the rip.
Steelix is cool. Skarmory's cool. The Steel types, right? That's when they introduced Steel types.
Yeah, and they just
Darks.
we get him on top. Him on top is also super neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think we can skip Gen 2 because it's easy to see who's gonna be in there.
Not just that, but like how many people are actually gonna remember who the fuck was in Gen 2?
Not a lot. They're just gonna think of T-Tar, Typhlosion.
Yeah, people are gonna start naming like, damn, I can't even. I guarantee you, if you ask, a lot of people probably couldn't even name 10 Gen 2 exclusive Pokemon. So I think you're better off just going straight to Gen 3.
Yeah, alrighty.
Noctowl. No tank.
You motherfucker.
No tank because of the freaking Whitney.
Mm-hmm.
The true Elite Four.
Marcus is one who's gonna say freaking not Honchkrow. What the hell's that damn thing called?
Murkrow. Nah, see, Murkrow's stupid. Honchkrow is valid. Honchkrow, hella valid. I fucking love Honchkrow, but Murkrow, meh.
Alrighty, well, that'll be it for this top 10 debate. It's not a tier list, guys. Just a debate on who's top 10, and we all had to come in agreement. And yes, there's 2-1 votes on some of these. So right now we have Charizard, Blastoise, Nidoking, Gengar, Dragonite, top 5, Mewtwo, Machamp, Gyarados, Snorlax, Primeape, bottom 5 to fill out the top 10. And the rest can go kick rocks, sadly, because there are some of those that I feel like could be in there somewhere, or at least in the outside. And I'm sure Bobby and Marcus agree the same. But I hope you all enjoyed this. Like we were talking about earlier, we're probably going to skip to Gen 3 because there's more choices there over Gen 2. Gen 2 hardly has anything to, like, pretty much like Bobby said, DLC for Gen 1. But I hope you all enjoyed it. And you have, whenever time you're watching this, you have a good morning, good afternoon, or good night. Peace.